Hello. Day 4, let's go. We're actually doing editing today. Today's the day. I actually did a good amount of editing by myself before this, so we're going to start with sound design and color grading and posting to our actual Instagrams today. That's the game plan, and then we're going to get the moving frames all done, and then we will have posted on Instagram, and we'll have another one queued up for 2 days, and we'll also start a Japan edit. So, Blur Vision, welcome back. We're editing today. We're actually doing it. I have an edit done, but guess what? I can't play the music. So I did everything that I needed to before the stream started because I can't play copyright music on stream. So I'm going to have to mute the music. We're going to do sound design. We're going to color grade, but I'm going to show you what I did so far, and you let me know how you like it. So let's get started. I'm going to put the chat over here, top left. I'm going to have to mute the music, unfortunately. And we're going to have to fill it in with sound effects. So, there's no sound effects here. We're going to make this edit come alive with sound effects, though. And also color grading. I might want to change the ending to be a little bit more eye-catching. The song makes it for sure. But I can't play the song. It's literally a Lorde song. Do you know Ribs by Lorde? Yeah. So that's our little Instagram reel. We have to sound design it. And really it's going to be it's not going to be anything crazy. This time lapse took forever to get stabilized. Oh, this whole cinematic reality of Tokyo? That stuff that guy is super sick. That video is super sick. So it definitely took some inspo in the edit. I wanted this to be a little bit more fun because it was like, I want it to be like a travel reel. Oh wow, you watched them all. That's awesome. I only watched Tokyo. I need to watch I need to watch everything from his. He's a beast. Which one should I watch next? So we don't really have to do too much. I'm wondering if this last clip. So these sounds actually are from lens distortions. New York was crazy. Okay, I gotta watch that. This is one sound from lens distortions. All of that, I literally put a song on it and then put a lens distortions sound on here, and we're gonna make this come alive for sure. There's a lot to do. Okay, so let's start here. I also use a platform called Soundly, which I get a lot of good sound effects from. Dang, I just got hit with like a tiredness. I was actually really excited to stream today because I actually had edits to work on. We're also, the plan for today is to finish up the frames, get that done and ready for the next time I post, which will probably be Monday. So we're posting probably like 5:45 on Instagram with this reel, which I definitely want to add like some like whoosh and roller coaster here. So let's find roller coaster. Yeah, that sounds good. And I'll make sure my media pool is on sound, and we're gonna bring in a bunch of sound and make this edit come alive through sound. Very important. That's perfect. That is perfect. We're gonna throw some of this stuff in here. The Japanese were actually super lit at the Jean-Pierre. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Where are you from? Tell me about yourself. Also, this is not color graded, so we need to really liven it up with some sound here, and then we're gonna color grade it. Yeah, I agree that roller coaster isn't perfect because it's like a wooden roller coaster. So maybe let's try to find another one. Maybe something like this for this first. Yeah, how do you like the beginning? The intro to it. I should actually give me 1 second. I'm gonna do this. I actually snuck, so this shot was this right here was my GoPro. I like snuck a GoPro onto this roller coaster. And I was just holding it and like hoping that I wouldn't let go. So let's put this like right here. And let's move it like this. And then we need lots of wind here. So like let's do like a whoosh into this. My power bins are crazy. Pulse sound effects. I use these a lot. Actually, what I use more nowadays is this VT Essentials Flow. I could actually use some risers too somewhere. I know, it's sick, right? I could put this riser somewhere in here too. I love risers. But the problem is it's not really rising into anything crazy. Like it's just a drone shot. Yeah, I need energy here, like some wind, like a burst of like let's see if I have there's like honestly a fireball sound would be nice. It's so funny, doing sound design is like so tedious. I wish I could play the actual. That's pretty cool. I wish I could actually play the music so you could hear it with the music. It's sick. I took 3 parts of a Lorde song from 2013 or something like that. And put it there. Actually, I won't be able to. I'll actually have to mute before I do my final export so I can hear it to make sure everything's good together. I'm not seeing like a fireball. Oh, here we go. That's perfect. And my sound design is pretty messy, I would say. Like, I don't have a rhyme or reason. I just kind of put... Sounds pretty cool. I need a whoosh here. I kind of like the rock crumble. Let's see. Even though it's not rock, it's paper. Then here I need like ambience, so I'm gonna look up ambience. But none of the ambience will be actually like Japanese ambience. No one's gonna be speaking Japanese. Oops. Yes, this is actually an Instagram reel. Sounding pretty nice. Thank you, Faith. Welcome, welcome. By the end of this, John Paul, I will be starting a little bit of a Tokyo edit from all the shots that we got. I don't think I need to add anything else in the beginning. Let's make sure this riser ends here. I like how, yeah, Blue Vision, I like how with the headphones there's nothing. It like goes quiet. I don't think I need anything at the beginning else. I don't think I need anything else here. So here, now I just need some ambience. So let's go back to sound. So this, and it's an Instagram reel, so I'm not gonna go too crazy sound designing. I just want to get it done and get it posted. Okay. So, what do you guys think of this last shot? Like, when I color grade it, it'll be brighter, but I'm not sure. I feel like I need more impact. But I like it because at the beginning, it's her and I running through. Ooh, it's lagging. It's at the beginning. It's running through Shibuya's crossing. Sujo Extreme, welcome back. I love seeing these familiar names and faces. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. I know it's early for you. 3 a.m. You guys think I need anything else in this roller coaster? Thank you, sir. Oh, let me break down some of these shots. Ishan, what's going on? So, this was a newspaper of people's faces, and it's a whip pan from left to right, and then the next shot starts with camera movement left to right. So it's basically a match cut of movement. So it goes from here to this next shot of the alleyway, and everything looks really nice because we're shooting at 12,800 ISO on Sony. And so like everything is looking nice at the end. But I need to finish the sound design at this last part. But guys, here is what I have so far. So there's a Lorde song on it. It's copyright, so I can't play it on the stream, unfortunately. I will be sending the link to the Instagram post when it's posted in like 45 minutes so you can see the final product. On Instagram on here, but this is what I have so far. And I need to finish sound designing that last part. I like the urban traffic over here. It makes sense over here, but not. Yes, it'll get flagged, I think. I think I could play it for maybe a second, but YouTube has already tried to flag me in the past. Here, this is what I'll do. I'll play it once at the very end and hope that nothing happens, because it's just a little soundbite of the actual song. I'll play it once. Once it's all said and done, color graded, sound designed, we'll play it once and see what happens. I did some editing to it, so it's not fully the original content. Okay, don't risk it. Okay, never mind. I will post the Instagram post here. You're right. Especially since me saying, "Oh, I'll play it," like knowingly play it. That's pretty bad. I could probably get banned for that. So here we need chatter, we need people talking, we need some bowls clinking, we need some sizzling on a fire, a little flame burst here. We could even do some like meat sounds, meat getting cooked, rain, heavy rain, so they get the vibes. And then this is like chaos. I need people, so this is gonna get a little tedious. Oh no, not this again. We might have a little bit of a problem with the Samsung. Okay, so let's just do it. It's super tedious, but let's get it done. So here, toast sound. Where do you want the toast sound? So this, let's do definitely not that ambience. I'll show you guys what I'm using here, Soundly. There we go, that's good. So we can like turn this down. So let's grab this and throw it in here. So that's how Soundly works. It's really nice that we have a tool like Soundly. Let's bring this down. I wish I had more space, but I want you guys to see it too. I'll move it just a tad, so we have more space here. But it sounds super like echoey. Let's think about this. Let's definitely turn it down. I think that's okay actually right here. I think that's okay. And then we can turn it off here. Let's do like a cooking meat sound. Let's do like cooking. Perfect. This is perfect. And guys, Soundly, this is where it's at for sound design. In terms of like actually getting sound effects for what's happening. I forget what it's called. Foley? It's a really good Foley. So let's do a little level where you hear it but you don't see it yet. So let's turn it down here. Here, let's turn it down. Let's turn this down as well. Also, we need to make our timeline audio a little bit bigger while we're doing this. Let's turn this to like -5. And then once it gets to here, it's full blast sound. So boom, we're keyframing the volume and the sound to go back to 0 here. Like that. Then we're gonna have it fade off into rain. Sound design literally changed the view of the video. Glass sound, like toast sound. Bro, can you provide any kind of work? I mean, is it possible, like, intentionally? What does that mean? And then let's do like a flame. What do you mean by that? Let's do a flame. And then we're going to get into color grading. And that's pretty cool. Let's add that and see if it works. Yeah, that's nice. What else do you guys think we could hear in this alleyway? I mean, is it possible, like, internally? Bro, can you provide any kind of work? Internationally. Yeah, I can provide work internationally. Are you trying to hire me right now? Okay, here let's do some rain. Heavy. Let's do some heavy rain. Really, we should have rain pretty much throughout this whole sequence here. Let's kind of get it. Let's make it really loud at first, and then we kind of got to ease it in here. Also, this ambience kind of comes in really weird, so let's oh, you want to do some work internationally. This one's gonna be a little bit difficult to do. Walking. Let's do like a large group. Well, that's like race car. That's all race car. Norwegian. Do you think Norwegian will pass as Japanese? I think so. Let's try. And turn it down. Let's move it this way. Let's do like a car sound effect here. And again, the music's really going to hide a lot of the sound effects, so it's not too crucial that I have it. But, all right, let's start from the beginning. Maybe some like advertisements. Trying to figure out what to put in this ending, and also the rain kind of needs to go away here when I'm up here. So let's change that. Then bring it back. We're gonna bring it back when people are walking. Even like turn it up here. Cool. Let's see. Looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Is it sounding good to you guys? Maybe it needs more hits and stuff. Like at the beginning, I like how punchy it is. It's like you kind of lose that throughout the middle. Like maybe I need something like big here, like something more intensive there. I definitely need like more like advertisements or just like sound in general here, because there's a lot going on. Let's do like siren. What's funny was there's actually lots of ambulances and stuff. I mean, I don't know what the Japanese siren is. I don't know if they have a police siren. That's so loud. Let's try. Turn it way down. Yeah, definitely need a car horn there. Let's turn it even more down. I wish there was like an advertisement one. Car horn. Let's try add a car horn here. Oops. People are gonna think the police are coming for them. That's nice. I'll add this as well. Even though that's a motorcycle. No, it doesn't really work. Maybe something like that. Something like that, huh? Hey, I'm no pro sound designer. I do it out of necessity. So that's pretty good. What do you guys think? Anything sound off? I think I need something a little bit more. Like a hit or something there. And then, so the end would be this, and then it starts back over at the beginning where we're running. So it kind of all comes together when it repeats. So the beginning's at Shibuya Crossing when we're running through it, and then at the end, it is also at Shibuya's Crossing. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm thinking we need like a hit here. Like a hit or a whoosh. Let's find a hit that we can use. This is actually reference. This shot is, you have to get to the roof. I think it's Shibuya Sky or something like that. Exactly. I agree. And I want you guys to hear the song too, because it adds so much to it. It adds so much to it, which once we finish color grading, it's going to go up and I'll share it with you so you can listen along too. Let's try to find some hits as well. Oops. I use multiple things for my sound design. Let's find some cuts. Let's find some fast cuts. This could be cool. That'll be the end. Just 16 seconds. It's just a trending reel that I'm trying to create, but we're gonna make a full-on edit, or at least start one today. At the end of this stream today, from Tokyo, and that one I can actually play the music because it is copyright free. I have the rights to it. That's pretty cool. That one's cool. Well, maybe I just find like a hit rather than like clicks. That's kind of a subtle. I like this. It's pretty subtle. That would be nice for something like Serene. Let's try adding something like this. I usually don't add hits to my the best way would be through Instagram. Shoot me a message on Instagram. Here. Let's add a hit here and see how it sounds. I like that. Yeah. Cool. I think that's good. What do you guys think? Good there? With the music, it's gonna be really nice. Cool. I like it, I like it, I like it. I want to play the song so bad. I also need to like turn down all of the sound effects here because we're clipping. So over here you see the red means we're clipping. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring all of this and then I'm gonna do a new compound clip. And I'm gonna say real one sound design. Just so I can control the overall volume of everything. So someone's calling me actually. I'm getting so many spam calls recently, it's crazy. Okay. The headphone part, yes. What are you thinking here? Wait, we should add some like woos here as well. Oh, that could be interesting. That could be very interesting actually. So let's decompose in place. Let's try that. Let's move the hit to when she puts it on. I think maybe definitely turn it down. I think that's sick. Having the hit be on. That's a great suggestion. I think, at least. Boom. Move it just a tad. Let's add like woohoos here. Where's my soundly? Cheer. Not applause. Definitely don't want applause. Woohoo! There we go. There's a woohoo. We're gonna make it very, very quiet. Sounds like Faith. Right, Faith? So now I need like a male. So voices, male, cheer. Voices, male, cheer. This is so cringe sometimes. It's almost like they purposely make it like cringy. Woo! Like literally. Woo! Hey! 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 Let's go. Here, this is what I'll do. I'll literally record it on my phone, a voice memo, and send it to myself. You ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe more excited. Let's go. This is funny. Let's go. Yeah, let's try that. Let's go. All right. Let's see if it sounds absolutely horrid. Let's go. It sounds like super raspy. And it's also only playing See you in the morning. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. It's also only coming out of the left ear. Let's go. Let's go. What do you think of the let's go? Maybe I need to change the pitch. No, not that. Let's see a little bit higher. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What do you guys think of that? Do we keep it or no? I don't know. Let's go. All right. All right, so full, all of it with sound. Let's go. I feel like there needs to be more here. Like crazy, like lots of. Skip the let's go. Hey, we tried. I think all we need is footsteps. No, let's go. Okay. Hey, you only know until you try, right? Oops. Text messages. We need footsteps like crazy. And then let's go ahead, color grade this bad boy and get it out to the world. Footsteps. Let's we need a lot of them. Footsteps, concrete, wet. Oh, that's a horrible sound. The hell is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know about this one. We could just skip the footsteps, I guess. I like this. Let's just do like 3 of these. Faith never likes it when I use footsteps. Okay. You can't even hear it. You can't even hear it. Let's solo it. I need like 10 of them. That sounds like Minecraft steps. Let's just do something like that. Yeah, Faith, that is my girlfriend. Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's good. Let's move on. Do you guys like the sound design? I like it. Last time. Okay. Got it. The one and only who cleaned your mess. Oh. The what was it? The smoothie? You were there when she helped me clean the smoothie? That's funny. Okay. Time for the fun part. I actually really enjoy color grading a lot. Let's turn off all the sounds and let's just color grade. She did come in and help me one time. That day was kind of a disaster. Well, it wasn't a disaster. It was just there's a lot happening. Okay, I need to have my video clean feed here. So I'm getting a full look of the colors. I also need to make sure, fun fact, if you're editing on a Mac, what you want to do is go to displays and change it to photography so you can actually see in like the true colors of what you're editing. Nice little trick. And also in color management, now we can play as well the soundtrack for our live stream. I'm missing music. Okay, sounds good. I will do that for sure. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first step is to convert your footage into Rec 709. So I did that by doing a color space transform. Do you know about CSTs? Without that, it's Rec 709. I'm debating whether or not I use Dehancer or not. Essentially what you want to do is convert it to Rec 709 and then do some adjustments of on your wheels. down here, like your shadows and your contrast and your white balance. That's what you're really wanting to adjust here. I want to keep it pretty dark. I want to maybe bring down the highlights so they're not as... So you see these highlights in the signs, you want to make them legible. I just put highlights to 100 because it's like I wanted to emphasize that. So I brought my shadows up a little bit, and I'm bringing my shadows down throughout the shot. This way we can see more of myself and Faith, and also see the signs. So we brought highlights down, and we also brought shadows up. In terms of color correcting, I don't know why my parade's not working, but honestly I don't really use it that much, to be honest. Oh, there we go. You kind of want to balance out your image. Like if your image was looking like this, you would want to definitely bring it to a neutral state, like 0, to white balance it. But to be honest, I kind of want it warmer, so this is more of a creative warmness here that I'm adding. I don't really need to color balance it. I don't really want to color balance it. And there's some other things you can do, like if it'll be easier to teach on like a clip like this because we actually have a subject here. But essentially the steps are convert to Rec 709, white balance it, and then add contrast, like get it in a good exposure. At least my process is that. And then you can do a lot of stuff, to be honest, but this is just an Instagram reel, so I'm gonna try to just get it done quickly. What I've been messing around with recently is this plugin called Dehancer Pro. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it for this, but let's mess around on Dehancer and see what we can get. Let's do like I forget. That looks kind of nice. 250D. It's hard teaching you Dehancer because Dehancer costs a lot of money. So it's like, but I'll show you what it does. Wow, that really brought down my black points. Essentially, what we're doing here is we're creating a look. So the gist of it, I'll show you this as well. At the end, you want to have your final look at the end, typically. So this is like your LUT page or your look page right here. And I could throw a LUT in here, like Explorer Teal 3, if I put it in here. Now we're getting a teal and orange look on our image. It actually looks really nice, to be honest. I might just go with that. And the look is your final node in Davinci, because you don't want to you want all of these things affecting your image first, then it converts to Rec 709. The reason why your Rec 709 conversion is here is because in your vector scope, or is it, this is kind of complex, but when you have your Rec 709 here and you do color corrections here, you have this wider range of colors that you can work with. I don't know the technicalities of it, but just know, have your conversion right before your look, but have it both of these at the end of your image. I use the Sony ZV-E1. What's up, Aaron? Nice to see you here. Tell me about yourself. We'd love to learn more about you. I really like this Explorer teal look on this image. I'm really liking it. So let's show what we've done here. So it's very, very simple stuff. This is basically all we've done. We've changed the color and we've changed a little bit of the contrast. That's all we've done. But I don't think it needs very much, especially this image here. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a little creative look that I enjoy adding in my footage. Blurversing, can you guess what I'm about to add? I am about to add. Also, something you can do is add a vignette. I'll show you a vignette, a manual vignette. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna create a circle around us. We're gonna invert it, and then we are going to go to our stuff here and create a darkness around us. I don't know if you can tell what's happening. Basically, you see this dark circle on the edges. I want to have that. I think that actually looks really nice. And softness, you feather it out. So here, I'll show you with this off. So this is before and after. This is before and after on the vignette. I personally like the vignette, especially at this nighttime. I think it's really nice. Also, our skin tones look a little strange, but I'm not gonna care that much about our skin tones here because it's like a glimpse. Best hybrid camera. Ooh, that is difficult. I just recently changed from Canon to Sony. I had the Canon R6. I really like that. I think I would say either Canon R5 Mark II or Sony A7 IV or Lumix S5 2X. Like, from each brand, what I would recommend is Canon R5 Mark II, Sony A7 IV. I would put the one that I would put at the top is the A7 IV. I think it's just like a beast of a camera. And now the Sony FX2 just came out. It's basically the A7 IV as well. So I added a little bit of a vignette. And now I'm going to add a little bit of a blur. I think I'm going to do a radial blur on this. And put it only on my edges. And I think I'm going to do it for everything. It's my new look that it looks a little crazy, but I like it a lot, personally. It looks a little strange with the... Here, let's see what radial blur, how much I have on this one. Blur strength is 0.225, okay. 0.225, okay. Looks a little too much, so we're gonna bring it down. 225. Blur type. Stylized. Let's see here. It's pretty cool. We'll be able to tell kind of later what it's doing. Like, we'll definitely be able to tell in this next clip. So that's our Explorer teal look. Let's see. I am curious about Dehancer. See what Dehancer can do. Obviously that made it really, really dark. Let's try to find something that we like here. Ektar. That actually looks pretty sick. That Kodak. I'm new to Dehancer, so I'm still trying to figure it out. But I want to see what look I can create with this. Let's change the black point. It's like way too contrasty now. Let's see. Ooh, color density is nice. I want to bring the white point actually down. We're cooking right now. We're cooking. We're cooking a look. This is definitely way more filmic looking. And it has grain in it too. I'm curious. Let's leave this at 100. Let's see what we can cook up here. Let's see what we can cook up. I feel like I lost a lot of saturation when I put this on here, so let's add back some color. I think that looks pretty cool, to be honest. Such a short clip that, like, what do you guys think of that? So our options are that or this. Oh, but let's turn this off. Options are this, basically this, or that. Such a short clip. One or two. Yeah, Sony has some really nice autofocus. This creates like a crazy look. Let's go through these. Oops, what was the one I just had? Ektar 100. Oh, you guys like two. That's awesome. That's actually good to hear. It looks very filmy, like very filmy with the grain and everything. I don't know if you guys can see the grain. Let's see what this looks like on this image. Okay, so Ektar, oops, let's turn this off. Ektar is not bad. I'm kind of liking Ektar. Hectare 100. Let's see on this one. So this is 1. This is version 1. Version 1 for this. Version 1. Or version 2. I think I would want 2. Wow. Okay, we're rocking with the answer then for the rest of this color grade. Now we could just copy and paste it here. Hopefully Faith isn't too dark here. I think that looks really sick though. Okay, we're gonna color grade this one last because I need to bring up the blacks. I didn't bring up the blacks in here. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's what the film look is supposed to do, so I'm glad that that's happening. Let's bring up the black point though. It's a little bit too dark for my liking. Wow, this shot looks so sick now. Like how dark it is and everything. Let's bring up black point. That looks pretty sick. Let's bring up shadows a little bit here. This one's okay to bring up the highlights. I wonder if it's too much grain. We would have to turn down the grain. And this blue is a little bit too blue, so I'll show you something you could do with the blues. You go to this warper and you go to this web and you take your blue and you kind of change it how you want it. I want to desaturate my blue a little bit. I'm okay with it being teal, but I want to desaturate it. Let's see. Why is it not desaturating yet? It's weird. Let's leave it around here. So we took a little bit of that color out. Also here we can take the color boost out a little bit too. I like using color boost rather than saturation. We're gonna color this later. This we need to pull up the shadows. And let's see the highlights. I'm okay with bringing up the highlights a little bit here. Image kind of falls apart if I do too much to it. Okay, now we're gonna make this, instead of it being green, we're gonna make it blue. So I'll show you how to do that. Take the greens and you bring them to blue, pretty much. That's all you do. But that looks absolutely kind of strange, so oops, I didn't mean to be doing this on the first. There's a lot of noise in this image, actually. We just want it a little bit bluer. Yeah, there's a lot of noise in that image, but that's okay. I'm curious how this is gonna look. Oh, it looks absolutely crazy. So we have a lot of work to do, actually. Okay. This looks crazy. I don't know if we just need to bring down the intensity a lot. Like a lot. It looks horrible, actually. Yeah, the color is breaking, actually. Oh, that's why. Because this is a ProRes clip. I'm like, what is happening? One second. I was like, this is not looking right. That looks pretty sick. It's so blue though, so let's try to bring some warmness to it. I mean, this looks like a very stylistic image. Like, it's definitely being pushed. It's definitely being pushed. This is what I would like it to resemble a little bit more. I don't know why it's not looking like this. Okay. Have to match it pretty closely. This one has a saturation issue, I'd say. It's a little bit too saturated. But maybe we can bring the colors out by color boosting it. No, still. This one's too warm now too. You can just tell by the photo how much more saturated this one is. This one could be a little bit cooler, I guess. And I'll introduce a little bit of green. So it matches the other one. I'd say that's pretty close. But guys, this image looks kind of crazy. Like, there's so much grain. But I am trying to be much more stylized, so like I'm okay with these images looking like an old vintage movie, like a crummy movie. I don't know why. I think I'm feeling weird about it because there's so much grain already in the image because it was shot when it was dark. It's a crazy look. It's a crazy look. But now we have the train actually matches this pretty well. So it goes from blue to blue to blue. And it'll go to blue again too. So we're going definitely grungy in this color grade right now. That is the direction we have kind of chosen for it. I love the distortion on these edges, by the way. This radial on the edge is so sick. Let's see how much this dehancer is affecting it. Okay, it's super punchy too, so let's mess with the black points. We can definitely kind of want to silhouette him here. Does that look like it matches? I'm not getting the yellow punch that I'm getting. I'm seeing a lot of yellow punch here. Right? I'm seeing a punch of yellow. But here, I'm not seeing that. So, there's something not happening. Could be the saturation. I don't know why it's so much different. It feels so much different. Let's so go to curves. If you want to create saturation in a specific color, go to hue versus sat. Pick your yellows and increase them. I really only want a little bit, so let's drag this. I really only want the yellow. But the image is breaking a little bit by doing that. Like, you can see how cool the yellows look here, but for some reason here it looks really washed out. Like, these feel really vibrant. Is that because of the color boost? Kind of like a puzzle for me. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. I can't do that. You just boost the colors some more. That's crazy though. Like, I feel like I'm really pushing this image to its limit. It looks kind of crazy to me. Wow, we're going full interesting look on this. Like, let's bring down the grain on these two. Let's bring down the grain amount on these ones specifically because there's already so much grain. Let's do like 8. I'm really curious to see what drone footage is going to look like with this vintage looking look that we have going on. Man, I love this color grade, but we're going to have to... I'll show you guys a technique to save your skin tones. If I have it in here. What's up? Whenever. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you very much. To be honest, I'm not really remembering how to create the I think I lost all of my power grades when I switched to Davinci. Which kind of sucks. I need to create new ones. Let's think about this then. We need a parallel node, and then we need to attach the I'm pretty sure it's option P. There we go. Man, I'm forgetting how I did this in the past. I haven't edited it in a really long time, so bear with me as I remember these things. I need to create a parallel node to protect the skin tones. And then to protect skin tones, you need to create a parallel node and then link it to your look. D-Zamp, how's it going, bro? But I'm forgetting how you do it. Let's look up a tutorial. We're here to learn, huh? We're here to learn, right? Using parallel node to protect skin tones from look. Maybe he has the answer. I've watched his video, so maybe this is it.
Let me turn on this light in the qualifier tab here. Select the color picker and then select.
I don't know if there's copyright music in this.
Shift H.
Let me see.
Now Davinci shows you the selection. Now there are different ways to fine-tune your selection. It depends on the.
Let's just mute it for now. I can tell you guys how to do it if I just see if I can remember. Okay. Okay, cool. So he does the selection. He selects his skin tones first in a node. The node was actually not necessary. There's not. Okay. Grade, skin tone. Okay. I see. Okay, I'll teach you guys something. How to protect skin tones. Let's go over it. So let's get her in a position where her face is here. This is gonna use my brain power. Okay, so we're not using this. We're using this. And we're going to name this skin. Let's get the music back. Guys, it's been a while. I've been on a month hiatus. There we go. Skin. So you get your selector tool and you hit plus and you choose her skin. The way you can check what you're doing is hitting this button here. So as you can see, it's doing a lot more than just grabbing her skin. So you want to try to eliminate everything besides her skin tone. So you could do this by changing the hue here. That helped a little bit. You can change saturation. Saturation usually doesn't really help me that much. Luminance, this usually helps. But what you can do as well is just create a mask around her face. So it's only really messing with her skin tones. So that kind of eliminated everything besides her skin tones. As you can see here. I still need to clean it up a bit, so to do that, let's go back to the dropper. Let's mess with this. So definitely don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Right here. And then we can go to clean white or clean black. And really all I care about is her skin tones in this. Clean white. So her eyeball is not in it. We're almost like, this is like the only thing that's getting messed up here. So let's just close it off a little bit. So now we have skin here. And your look you want to have after your Rec 709, okay? So we're gonna name this our look. Okay, this is what we're throwing the enhancer on here. Okay, We're throwing Dehancer. That looks crazy. Let's pick this one and throw Dehancer. So as you can see, that really washed out her skin tones. She's really desaturated now, and I'm not a big fan of what that did. So we're creating a parallel node. Okay. And we're going to drag this alpha output to this. Oh, sorry. Drag this here. So I know it looks crazy. Wait, it should have worked. Sorry, guys. I need more space. Give me more space. My nodes are looking crazy. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's why. Okay. Am I tripping? Did that literally not do anything? It's supposed to work. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me just see and like change her skin tones like crazy. It is actually doing something. I know that. Actually, no, it's. Well, as you can see, I'm raising the temperature and stuff, and it's only affecting her skin tones, right? I think it actually is working. I think I just wasn't doing it correctly. A little bit rusty. But to check skin tones, you go over here, and you go on your vector scope, and you do show skin tone indicator. Okay, so this is your skin tone here. You want her skin tone to be in this line. So let's I actually just only want to see her face, but I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. You can see though that the skin tones are on the line. Like if you really emphasize it, like if you turn up saturation like crazy, you see her skin tones on the line, and that's what you're going for. That's how you want to retain color in her face, right? If we didn't have this, she would be looking like this, which is not ideal, right? We want her skin to be looking like a human. And so when she looks up, her face is still looking good, right? It's not looking crazy and pale. Like, for instance, this may be a little bit overboard. I still have a lot to do with the look over here. But let's decrease this a little bit because it looks a little crazy. Like for instance, this we're getting lots of like this looks I think really nice because this is really blue in the background, and we're getting some contrast like orange in here. But let's mess with this color grade because I'm not liking what it's doing to my image. What just happened? Okay, for some reason, yeah, that was weird. I don't know why that happened. This got disconnected, and so it just took away the light. Does that make sense? Sorry, guys. I haven't done that in a really long time. It's been like a month and a half. That's how you protect your skin and only your skin. You select it. You create a parallel node with your look. So let's name this our look. Our look we're using Dehancer to create. This is before and after. So it's really creating that LUT for us. And then you do your alpha output to the parallel node. What I'm concerned about is I don't know why this is 5. There's a lot going on here, of course. I don't like how this is 5, but it worked out, so we're just gonna leave it as is. But let's mess with this look because I'm not really liking what it did to the buildings behind. I like the buildings. I like seeing the buildings a lot. I'll also show you guys a technique. What is on this? Oh, it's already doing it. Okay. So this is bringing up exposure. And also if we wanted to raise exposure on her skin, we can because now we have that node on her. So we can increase her exposure overall on her face. And I think that looks really good. I think it looks really stylized, looks really, really cool. But again, I want to make the background a little bit better. Basically what I did with this is a mask that is making her bright and separate her from the background. You really want to feather this out. So without it, she looks like that. With it, you can see that there's a lot more exposure on her. Now, let's go to her look. And let's mess with it until it's in a place that we like. Let's turn down the white point a lot. Like a lot. I'm talking a lot. Black point, let's keep there.
This much. You crushed me open. Listen.
Did that make sense to you guys? Is anyone here to even be paying attention? I want it a little bit warmer in the background. I want the exposure raised here. This is looking so sick. In my opinion, at least, it's looking sick. like this is before, this is after. And we're going to do the same thing to this one before too. I think that looks really cool, guys. Do 5. You know what? I'm gonna save this power grade. When you create something that you like, you can save it as a power grade and use it over and over and over. Let's see if I remember how to save power grades. Let's name this color. Let's name this subject, center exposure, CST. Let's name this basic. What do I want number 2 to be? That can be whatever it wants to be. Look, and then preserve skin. And then this could be radial. So now when I click on this, I'll hit B. And now we have a gallery. And now we could say I'm pretty sure that just works as a power grade. Let's see. Apply grade. There we go. Now let's save her skin. Let's save her skin. Let's give her even more saturation here. And a little bit more temperature. She also needs a little bit more luminance. Like a decrease in luminance. Let's give her a color boost. That looks a lot better. But we're getting these weird things here. You see that here? Pixelation and stuff. That is coming from our mask. So let's make sure that we only select her. Her skin. And let's work on this look as well. Exposure's fine. We need to change the white point. Oh, it's saying it's overexposed, huh? Is that what you're telling me? I don't think so. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think that's a really cool look. We're going hard today, color grading. That was so much time for 2 clips. Alright, let's continue. Let's turn this off. And when you don't have skin, you can just turn that off. I need to get the conversion for the Mavic Air 3S. Okay, this one, let's see what happens by applying the grade here. Okay, let's delete the CST because we don't need that. Let's go to basic. Let's decrease.
What you said, I think you're wrong. I don't think I'm downplaying us or what we had. But I understand. I think we're right for each other. It's the wrong time.
So we're matching GoPro footage with Sony footage right now, so let's add a little bit of warmth in here. And the reason why we color grade last is because it's hard on the computer. See if I can mess with the look at all. What about the black point? Hey, GoPro's 10-bit footage, so yeah, that looks pretty sick. That looks pretty sick. Let's apply this. Ooh, that looks great, actually. And now I'm kind of lazy, so I don't really want to mess with these skin tones that much. I really don't want to mess with these skin tones. In every clip, I was kind of doing it just to show, but I guess it's good practice. Just giving us a little bit of a tan, you know? Making sure we look like human beings rather than oh, look at that. That's what happens when somebody leaves the mask. The shot actually looks really cool. I'm interested to see what this looks like. Not horrible. I would like to mess with the greens in this image. It looks crazy, actually. Like, we're going for a very dramatized look right now, but that's okay. This radial blur needs to be stretched out more. It is way too much, I think. Really, I just want it on the edges, not anywhere else. Yeah, I don't really want it on the horizontal. I think this is gonna look really cool when it's done. This is the first time I'm using... What is this? Radial, and then what is this? Oh, it's a vignette. Vignette. Alright, we gotta move a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker here. This looks pretty wild. I'm here for it. I'm here to try new things. I think this is where it's gonna shine. Yeah, that looks great. Really dark. Really dark. The shot looks nice. That shot looks really nice. I love the colors in this one. The blues and the orange. Orange and teal, baby. And for this one, it's very orange, so I'm gonna get that color temperature to somewhat of a neutral spot. Really pump blue in there. I'm okay with her face being red like this because these lamps are like clearly illuminating her face. Oh, what I don't like about this radial. Just want it on the edges. This one probably doesn't really matter, but I want a lot of character on these images, like a lot. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Who is still here? Is there anyone here? Wow, look at that. This low light stuff is so good. It's made possible by Sony, not sponsored. Guys, wow. Let's make sure my stream is still going strong. I have no idea if I'm still streaming. Am I still streaming? I am. Okay. Thank God. Okay, let's finish out strong, guys. We're almost there. What's up, Omar? I'm really liking the looks on here. Like these 4 images, the look is so fire. I love this image. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, obviously that looks crazy. Let me delete this because it's a ProRes file. Let's mess around with this. Look. Let's get the black point right where we want it. Had to make sure. It was oddly quiet in my chat. I love the blue and the orange in this. I'm actually gonna pump some more orange in here. That is crazy. So let's go 0. And let's bring up the shadows here quite a bit. And the highlights. Thank you so much, Omar. Where are you from? Where are you coming in from? You a videographer, photographer, editor? Tell me about yourself. Looks like it's just you and me. Wow, this edit has I'm definitely going out of my comfort zone in this edit in terms of color grading and everything else. But I think this is my style moving forward. I love grain. I love the film look. We're rocking with the film look. And I like the distortion on the edges. I like it a lot. Now playing this back is going to be really difficult because I want this to be a little bit greener on the greener side. And I want this to be a little bit greener as well instead of like straight blue. So let's make it a little bit more teal. This one it's okay as is. No, I'm just gonna do like -2. -2. -2. Pump some green in there. Okay. It's gonna be so laggy playing back now. Okay, now all we have to do is color grade the drone shots. So let me download the LUT for that. Actually, I don't have a LUT conversion for that. So to do that, let's go to the DJI website. Mavic Air 3S LUT conversion. I'm pretty sure I have the 3S. I actually don't know. Oh, I like injured my back the other day. And it is difficult. Let me see what the Mavic 3 looks like. DJ Mavic 3. Mavic Air 3. I think this is the one I have. Yes. Air 3. Yep. Is there an Air 3S or is it just Air 3? Yeah, there's the Air 3S. Yeah, that's what I have. D-Log to Rec 709. Oops, download 2 of them. Okay, now let's go to my LUTs. Color management. To add a LUT, guys, open LUT folder. So you go over there and you hit open LUT folder. You go to downloads and you just drag and drop. Let's actually create okay, so there is a DJI folder. Let's DJI Air 3 D-Log and boom, it's in there. Let's hit update lists, hit save. Okay, now let's go over here and go to LUTs. It should be in here now. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now let's add this look that we've created to the image. Looks crazy, absolutely crazy. So we got a lot of work to do here. Lots of work to do here. It's so blue. I want to add some more. I want this red to pop. That's what I really want to pop. Let's do some tinkering here. Because honestly, I like the Rec 709 more. So actually, let's color boost. Nope. I just want to see the red more. Give me more of that deep red if it's possible. That's not really doing the trick for me. Hue versus saturation. Let's bring that bad boy up. We're going to pop that red into the image, whether it likes it or not. We're also going to go to the luminance, hue versus luminance, and drop the luminance so it's a deeper red. Deeper red here. Deeper. Boom. Okay. Now in terms of the rest of the image, let's make it way warmer. But let's do that actually here. Ooh, the colors are breaking a little bit. It's interesting, it's not happening when I do it in the dehancer setting. I like that a lot better than what it was. Let's bring down exposure, I think just a little bit. Actually, let's leave exposure as is. Let's go to the white and bring it more central and bring the black a little bit more down. Tonal contrast, I like there. Color density. That looks good. It's very poppy red, which I like. I also want to add a vignette because why not? Looks a lot better with a vignette. I want to take some of this green out of the image too. There's a lot of green. A lot of green. Let's see. Let's see what the color density. Yeah, I like it. I like the colors dense.
Dinner's ready.
Sweet. I'll be done in like 10 minutes. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let's enable it. That'll probably help. Right there looks good. I like that look a lot, actually. What do you guys think of that? Like it? This was before we did anything. So this is before, that's after. Give it a punch, put some grain in there. We also have to add our little magic trick, which you already know is that radial blur. And we're gonna increase I'm gonna put it only at the edges. I feel like this clip needs a little bit more love. There's a little bit more love. Isn't it crazy? I spent all day on one Instagram reel. It's too much. Too much time for one Instagram reel. Look how green this is. It's like crazy green. I like the vibes, but at the same time, it looks kind of crazy. Let's tone it back just a tad. Negative 7.4. Gang. Literally says gang. This one actually doesn't need to be as crazy. So this, the green definitely needs to be toned back. And again, guys, this is kind of like the third time I'm using Dehancer, so let's mess with this because it's okay. I don't want to crush the blacks that hard. At the same time, I kind of do. It's a little stylistic transition in there. Okay, now let's color grade this. Let's just see what this looks like on this. Whoa, looks crazy. Why is it so red? So I like what it's doing, actually, bringing out. Let's see here. I gotta make this more green. Let's actually, let's copy and paste the luck onto here. Wow. It looks crazy. Something's not right here. Let's get rid of this. I think overall this image can get warmer. But it's breaking. The image is breaking. Oh, there we go. Good enough. Doesn't need to be perfect. Alright guys, for those who are still here, it's looking like this is what our color grade is going to be. Definitely pulled out some new tricks in the hat myself to try to color grade this the way I wanted to. It looks pretty good in my opinion. It's struggling really, really hard. But that's okay. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. For those who stuck around, that was a 2-hour sound design and color grade session. I'm gonna post this on Instagram now. I wish I could show you the final result with it without it being super laggy, but unfortunately we can't have that happen because Dehancer just uses so much bandwidth. Maybe I make I think it's okay. Let's see. I could probably make these a little bit cooler. Negative 190, that's what we're going for. Negative 1. So like everything's on slow-mo right now. Alright guys, hopefully I helped some of you. If there's anyone still left. Today was a grind. We're going to continue streaming 4:30 to 6:30 every single day on weekdays. We're going to keep the grind going. Today was a great day. Great having those who stopped by to say hello. I appreciate you guys, and I'm feeling gassed. I'm gonna post this video and have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you on the next one.
Today I depart. Meet the grand anatomy, like a breeze curled in the embrace of the world's tepid branches. Think my father sung to a bird, the song unwritten, two mouths opening, closing to one another. And I will think my waltz to you, how it ripples and rises in dim evening glow. This is how I write it, back and forth, triple time. How nobody writes a love song since.